Good morning, class. How are you, children? The winter is started, yes. Please take protection. Don't catch cold because Christmas is coming and next month is also your unit test as well as some other tests are also there, isn't it? Okay, so today, James Reader, chapter 11. It is about Meenu and Kitty. Okay, so I'm reading. Please pay attention and listen. There was a little girl. Her name was Meenu. What was the name of the girl? The name of the girl was Meenu. Meenu had a little kitten. Kitten means, baby cat. Cat's baby is called kitten. Her name was Kitty. Meenu loved Kitty. Kitty loved Meenu. Meenu also always gave milk to Kitty in the bowl. So, what we come to know? That she loved her pet. Her name was Kitty and it was a kitten. And Meenu used to give milk to Kitty in a bowl. One day, Meenu got milk for Kitty. Kitty was not there. Where was Kitty? So one day when Meenu came to give her milk, she was missing. She was not there. Meenu could not find that Kitty. So Meenu put down the bowl and stared, looking for Kitty. So she's thinking, my God, where did Kitty go? She was a little bit worried because she came to give milk and the small kitten was missing. Kitty was not there. She was not there. Meenu looked behind the cupboard. She went to look behind the cupboard whether she was hiding there or not. Then Kitty was not there. Meenu looked inside the clothes basket where all the clothes are kept, whether she went there and sitting over there or not. She wanted to find out. But over there also she was not there. Meenu looked under the table. She looked up under the table. Meenu looked everywhere. Kitty was nowhere. So now what happened? Meenu went on looking for that Kitty, the pet. But she was missing. Kitty went on looking under the table, inside the clothes basket, inside the cupboard. But no, Kitty was missing. Now what will happen? She's very much worried because that is her loving pet, isn't it? So where was Kitty? Meenu heard Kitty's voice. So then when she was looking here and there, all of a sudden she heard her voice. Meow, meow. Meenu looked up. As she heard the noise of Kitty, she looked up. There you are on the top of the cupboard. So where was Kitty? She climbed up top of the cupboard and sitting over there. You naughty little Kitty, you want to come down now. Then was she saying? Oh, you naughty, because she just small Kitty, no? Kitty, what happened? She went right up to the cupboard. Now she's unable to come down. And Meenu is very worried, as you know, when you have your loving pet and if you cannot find your pet, how you feel? You feel sad, no? And worried. So she's looking everywhere. She couldn't find. At last, she found Kitty at the top of the cupboard and she's making noise. Mew, mew. You want to come down now. So saying, there you are on the top of the cupboard, you naughty little kitten. You want to come down now. Minu asked. Mew, mew. Kitty answered. What should I do? Minu thought. Now the kitty is making noise and calling her. She wants to come down. Now Minu, she's also a small girl. Now she's also worried how to bring her down. So Minu is thinking how I can bring her down. Minu was small and the cupboard was so high. How sad. Minu is also too small girl, na? And for her, the cupboard height was very high. Now she's worried that how she's going to bring that kitten down. So she's thinking. Minu was small and the cupboard was so high. Then Minu had an idea. She brought a stool. Then Minu thought of something. Oh, let me make an idea. So she bought a stool which was little high. Minu kept the stool near the cupboard and climbed on it. And she kept the stool near the cupboard and slowly she climbed on top of it to bring Kitty down. Minu raised her arms and brought Kitty down. So she raised her hands. She reached at the top of the cupboard because she was standing at top of the stool, and she brought kitten down slowly. Minu hugged the kitten because she was so tense. She was so puzzled that where did she go, because that was a loving pet. So when she got her, she hugged the kitten. I love you, Kitty. Kitty purred softly and said, I love you, Kitty. And Kitty purred on. Mew, mew, mew. I love you too, Minu. That means Kitty also said, I love you too. Kitty jumped out of Minu's arm. Once she was down and she hugged, and then what happened? Kitty again jumped out of Minu's arms. Kitty began to lap up the milk in the bowl because it was time for Kitty milk time. So as she got down, she was hungry also. She immediately jumped, got down, and went and started having the milk. You know, the process, the method, the way the animals, the way the cat was taking the milk, that term is used, is called lap. Lap. Kitty began to lap up the milk in the bowl. So it's a very beautiful story, very interesting story, isn't it, children? It is about a small girl and her pet. The small girl name was Minu and the pet name was Kitty. And how they loved each other, and how Minu used to give her milk in the bowl. Then one day how Kitty did a mischief. She climbed up the cupboard and couldn't come down, and Minu was looking for her. And so at last, she was also a small girl. She managed to bring her down by climbing up a stool. And then Kitty was free again, and they loved each other. Hope you enjoyed the story as well as the chapter. So please do the reading. Next class, we'll go for question answers. Okay? I'll be giving all the snapshots of all the exercises. And the hard spellings also, as usual, from here I'll be giving you on the spelling class. So we meet on the again later. Okay? Hope you all are studying, copying down all the question answers in your exercise copies, and start learning up. Okay?